Hey, we're here with Amy and George, who just closed on their new home. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Amy, you're a teacher. You're a first-year teacher.
That's right.
In Lee County. Tell other teachers watching this what it's like to use Teachers Can Buy Homes as a program. Your own words.
Well, that's interesting because I know other realtor friends, but working with a coworker, she suggested, hey, you should contact Ed. I dealt with other people, but when I contacted him, he really pointed me in the right direction and only showed me homes that I would be interested in that met my needs and wants. And obviously after talking to you, it was the same thing. You asked, well, what do we want? And you kind of went just by that and took out everything we didn't. So we only saw those homes, which was nice. Instead of
cuts down the time.
These thousands of other overwhelming houses.
Especially since we're always on the go.
Right.
We're always crunched for time. So just getting where we want to be, just right there, what we want, what we're looking for. It was nice to
not be wasting time that we don't have.
Teachers don't have a lot of time. You work
No.
Monday through Friday from 7 in the morning or
you
earlier
get a 25-minute
to...
lunch, if that. I mean, you don't have time to call anybody on your lunch. You have to wait till after school, and then even then you're busy, so...
George, you're self-employed, so I know that. It's on go all the time. You don't even know what your schedule looks like next week. You're just but it's going to fill up.
4 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep. So tell with that in mind, if someone said, how long does it take? I don't have a whole Sunday to give off and have to look at 20, 30 homes. What would you tell people that think it takes a lot of time to actually find the right home?
Well, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If you're like me, I was kind of picky. Some people find a house right away, like the other teacher I work with. She was like, bam, bam, I found it. I guess we were kind of more picky, but you were very patient, especially with me. Because I'm like, man, I don't know about that. Like the shrimp house.
Yeah, I always remember that guy.
The boiled chicken house.
Boiled chicken house,
Yeah.
and the shrimp. The whole house smelled like shrimp for some
But
reason.
you were very patient, and I appreciate that because it landed us the house that we really, really, really wanted.
And you narrowed down the search so much, it didn't take us a lot of time. You'd give us 5 houses, we'd go look at 5 houses, take us an hour. We'd be done. Back to our family, back to cooking dinner and doing the things that we need to do at night, to get through the next day.
And you accommodated our time too, because I know with our schedules it's very busy.
Yep, we went for a couple hours at my office. That saved us hours and hours of needless searching once we figured out what you could afford and what you wanted. And then the tours only took an hour or so because we narrowed it down to the top 5 homes.
Yeah, and I can say price is a little intimidating, but you encouraged me to look at them anyways because you never know with your negotiation skills, which are amazing, by the way. So
thank you.
Without that, we probably would have never looked at this house.
Never.
And we probably wouldn't be here.
It didn't hit our portal.
No.
We had to go. I think a little outside the box with
Right,
this house. A lot of outside the.
Yeah.
But we did it.
But at the end of the day, for getting the whole thing to get combined, a couple pinpoints about what we end up doing. You came to closing today with far less than even what you're required to put down as far as your down payment goes.
Which is nice because we can put that back into the house instead of putting it down on the house.
Yeah. Yep. So buy down your interest rate, something I haven't seen in 2 years. You came out with less money out of pocket.
Reasonable monthly payment.
Reasonable monthly payment, even under what you even expected at this price point.
Insurance, amazing deal.
Yep. We help you with the insurance as well, so that's great.
Walked us through the whole process.
Perfect. So you kind of hinted toward that, but if someone's watching this going, okay, Teachers Can Buy Homes is great. Well, what about Ed Zoller as your agent? What would you say about Ed?
I don't know, man. That guy. Look, he does buy donuts.
Ed was great. I had a lot of interaction with him. We did a lot of phone conversations all the way through the process. Anything that was going on with the home, we looked at it. We discussed it. We met at the house multiple times. Mm-hmm. He was always right there. I mean, you called him 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Not to say that he, texting, whatever. But it was excellent. He was very attentive to every need that we had. Even if we thought it was a waste of time, he didn't, and he took the time to explain every detail to us.
Very good at explaining, because I don't know a lot of this language. I don't know a lot that's going on.
But you do now.
I do now.
Put it in layman's terms for us.
Right.
Which made the process very easy.
If I had a question, you always answered it in details, so to where I did understand it.
Perfect.
Makes you feel better.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this is fantastic. Thank you very much for that. And at the end of all this, we give back to teachers. I always like to let teachers know we give back to where you think it's needed most, your ideas, not just the school in
Right.
general, or not just to the district or whatever it goes to. Teaching fifth grade, what do you think your school would need? You know, if we don't donate about $900 to your school on your behalf, where would you like that money to go?
For me personally, being a first year teacher, I think books, children books, are really important because you have to buy them yourself.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so that would be a good library starter, or for people that, you know, just can't always afford to go out and buy new books, maybe just a few books to every teacher, or, you know, maybe just new teachers. But
Yep.
I found that would be very helpful.
And do you have, talked about a teacher library, is there such a thing? Do you have your own resource books? If there was better resource books on how to teach better?
Well, as far as like teaching resources, a lot of people use like Teacher Be Teacher or other sort of websites like that, and you have to pay for that yourself.
So that could go towards that.
Yes, that can go towards that too.
But that's where I want this money to go toward.
Right.
I had someone say I want a new chair because my chair
worksheets
stinks, and I'm like, great, I'm buying you a chair, and I want to buy pink swim caps to the swim team, or
Right.
whatever you want it to. It's where do you get to go? I'm going to meet your bookkeeper. We're going to put it exactly where you want it to go.
Yeah, definitely back in the classrooms to save teachers some money.
Perfect. Thank you so much very much. That
you.
was great.
Thank you.